another edition of our Cooking with Old Cookbooks. There is, I think it's Michigan State University has like scanned a whole bunch of old cookbooks, which is where we're getting all these recipes from. Some of them, unfortunately, we can't do. But today we're going to be doing, what are we doing today?
It's a maple fudge recipe.
Ooh, fudge. So, yep, like Katie said, it's maple fudge, and we've actually cut this recipe in half because I don't think we could eat as much fudge as this is supposed to make.
And we only have a small pan, so.
Yeah, we're limited on space. So, let's go ahead and get started here.
Okay. So the first thing we are going to do, it says boil the sugar and maple syrup so you can make it into a very soft ball when you drop it in water. So we've got with us a bunch of brown sugar. I'm not sure if you're supposed to use light brown sugar or dark brown sugar. We have a light brown sugar, and we're going to do 1.5 cups. And then we need 1 cup of maple syrup. We found an 8-ounce thing of maple syrup, which is a cup, but gonna just measure it just to be sure.
Did I put it in the pot?
Yeah, put it in the pot. We're gonna boil it.
How much?
1.5.
Have the memory of a squirrel, apparently.
And then a cup of maple syrup. Just make sure this is indeed 1 cup. Oh, look at that.
This is real maple syrup, none of that fake stuff.
I would turn it to about a medium. If you turn it on high, you might burn your sugar. So we're gonna turn it on medium for now and let it start to percolate.
That would make an exciting morning.
And so,
I think we need new utensils. I don't think it should wiggle.
no, I shouldn't wiggle. The goal here is to melt all that brown sugar down into the syrup and get it bubbling. So we want to bubble it until it's only half as hard as you boil molasses candy.
Don't know what that means.
I've never made molasses candy. Don't want it to burn, so you're going to keep moving your spatula along the bottom and the sides just to make sure nothing's sticking, but the sugar will burn if given the opportunity.
So it's like a roux.
Sure.
You gotta keep stirring.
A roux for your fudge.
A sugar roux.
A sugar roux. Not quite all the maple syrup. Oh, a little left.
You have a baby pancake.
Enough for pancake.
No, baby pancake.
A baby pancake?
A baby pancake. That's not enough for a pancake.
It's honey syrup for a pancake.
No.
Yes.
No, you like
Are
drown
you
them.
like?
You drown them in the syrup.
I'll make a mess too.
I was like,
I'm
you
I'm
say
not a
this,
clean
but
cooker.
you should see our kitchen after she cooks
I'm
something.
not very good at not making a mess.
If you didn't make a mess, did you do it right?
Good point.
This is also a philosophy show.
Deep down in
With
that
deep
cookie.
questions.
So as it starts to cook down, when it's getting ready to boil, you're gonna notice that the top of it's gonna start turning kind of frothy. The edges of it are gonna start bubbling. We're still not quite at the right boiling point yet. Ooh, now it's going.
It's
We're from
bubbling
0 to
now.
100. So using our handy dandy Google, we found out that molasses candy is supposed to reach a temperature of like 250 to 260 or something like that. We don't have a thermometer, so we're winging it.
But to be fair, it's unlikely that, 100 plus years ago, most things would have easily had a thermometer. Other than all the electricity, it's historically accurate.
Other than our fancy utensils, it's historically accurate.
Well, we don't have a wood burning stove to put
No.
this over a fire. That would be cool. Sometimes we'll read like an old recipe that says like use sweet milk.
Or it'll say use sour milk or buttermilk. So apparently back in the olden days, they did not want to waste anything. So sweet milk is basically regular milk, good milk, just your standard
milk.
fresh whole milk. Sour milk is when your milk actually turned, and because they didn't want to toss it, they would use it in recipes. So yes, people were using expired, soured, gross milk to make things because they didn't want to throw it away. And then obviously buttermilk was just standard buttermilk.
Yeah, I don't think they would use like super like chunky milk.
No, it was like
right
just
after.
not drinkable, but not quite like.
I will not be holding on to milk just to make it sour for one of these recipes. Just an FYI.
So- Make a ball with it. Okay, we have a soft, little, pliable sugar ball here. Look at it! Hang on. So, it
Does
has
it have a
made.
mosquito in it?
It's made a little.
It could be a little baby dinosaur. It looks like amber.
It does look like amber. Okay, so it creates this little squishy sugar ball. So we need a half cup of milk. Half a cup of milk. We got some chemistry going on. This is exciting. Okay, a cup of water into our mixture. And then we need to butter the size of an egg.
That's back again.
It is back again. So our egg is, it's 3 tablespoons. So we're
See?
going to use a tablespoon and a half of butter because we're having our recipe.
We're gonna toss in our butter.
Okay, we'll melt that down. So now we're going to boil till when we try it in water, it makes a firm ball this time.
You know what this smells like? Pralines.
Oh, it does. Oh, I love me some pralines.
I love pralines.
Ooh, praline pecans.
I hope this tastes like a praline.
Gonna keep on boiling. I don't see it.
It's not ready yet. I can tell you that right now.
Okay. You just know.
I just know.
You just know.
I know.
In your heart's heart.
My heart. The heart you said was too small. last time.
How long do we cook the sugar? So we've been standing here about 35 minutes now. So if you think this is going to be a quick recipe,
False.
false. Lies. 100% lies. This is starting to look beautiful. Okay. Getting somewhere.
You say that. We don't know what it's supposed to look like.
I don't know. I think it looks pretty, whatever. You just want to keep playing with this, don't you?
No, I want to make fudge.
Ooh, look at that.
That was a ball. Not very fun. Ah, ooh, that's hot.
Yeah, give it a second to cool off. It'll firm up.
Oh, it's already.
Is it firm?
Yeah, it's already that.
That's it. We're there. We are there. Okay, so we're going to remove this from heat. And go ahead and open the walnuts, and we're going to stir those in.
All of them?
Yeah, why not? I like walnuts, do you?
You asked me that now. Yes, I do.
Okay. So now we're just going to stir in some walnuts. Oh, man. This looks divine. Okay. So it says to put it into a buttered pan. I'm using parchment paper.
It's a very thin fudge.
Very thin fudge.
We don't have it. We don't have it.
Use a smaller pan. Or double your recipe. Let it cool.
Alrighty, so our fudge has cooled, but what we thought was gonna happen happened because we don't have a really deep pan and it made a pretty thin fudge. So it's not really fudge.
It's more like a brittle.
It looks like a praline.
Is it good? I imagine it's good.
Okay, like a praline.
Does it? Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay.
With walnuts instead of pecans.
Mmm. Mm-hmm.
So even though it's not a fudge, I'm still a fan.
Highly recommend.
10 out of 10 would do again.
Uh-huh. I think this would be great if, like, you're wanting to candy pecans or something like that. Or if you had, like, whole walnuts or something. Mix those up and, oh man, this is good. This is really good. Yeah.
Yes. So, if you make this recipe, share it with us on Facebook, Instagram. We really appreciate it when you share the things you do with us online, and we will see you all next time.
Yeah, let us know how it goes, and
Give us a like, share, follow, and we'll see you guys next time.
bye.